Good day, guys. Siyabonga Kwanele here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Igama lami nguSiyabonga Kwanele, and welcome to my first YouTube video. So namhlanje Living with Diabetes series, i-guest yami ubaba wami owangizala. Good day, guys. Siyabonga Kwanele here, or shall I say good evening. As you can see, I'm sitting in the dark. These are earring lights and a side lamp I have here. I'm racing against time, guys. I'm racing against time. In an hour, load shedding. There's load shedding in an hour, and I've been having a busy week, busy day, so I couldn't get time to shoot. And it's cutting is tola mind so, and yeah, to keep the consistency from shoot episode, we have a ring light, we have side lamps, load shedding, iyona nkinga. So yeah, thank you for tuning in once again. So play video, we're going to be carrying on a living with diabetes series. Living with diabetes, but now say sikhuluma about my diagnosis. The part one, part two, and part three were my diagnosis parts, and now we are moving on to peer pressure struggle. Yes, so peer pressure iyazisho nje. Peer pressure, I'm sure we've all been through peer pressure. Whether uyingane, whether you are a young adult, whether you are an adult, well in your adulthood, peer pressure will always be there. Peer pressure, there's negative peer pressure and there's positive peer pressure. Mina engizobe ngigxile kakhulu ngawo in this episode is the negative peer pressure because, yeah, I was in the dark. Excuse the pun. I was in the dark with the period, the peer pressure. So that's what I'll be speaking about while living with diabetes. So if you recall, on part three of diagnosis, ngagcina grade 7 in 2010. And it was around the time the doctor told me that if I don't live a healthy life, I won't reach the age of 21 one alive or two with functioning kidneys. So as I said there, Wuti, those words I didn't pay no attention to them because I'm saying and. But as I mentioned before, Wuti, subconscious mind is something efidwa into you don't think about it consciously into nje efidekayo as you live mhlawumbe into wayizwa kude le yabo and stuff, and then when ihlale in your mind and ungazi ukuthi ihle kanjani. So the doctor saying that, as much as I said I didn't pay no attention to it, evident points that it did stick in my subconscious mind because I believe my actions that I'll be speaking about were driven by, not to say I'm blaming the doctor or anything. I'm just saying from my observation, Uti, when I did introspection and saw it's okay, why am I living like this? Is it because of what the doctor said? Yeah, but okay, so we're picking up from there. So yeah, now at grade 7, I loved sports. I was a very sporty person, a sporty kid. I was in the first team soccer, first team rugby, first team hockey, and I was a lead swimmer of my house. Yeah, I was very sporty nje. I remember we hockey nje. With teammates, I was tied top goal scorer with some guy called Gareth. I remember Gareth Quitzer. He was also our rugby captain. He was also our rugby captain with first team, Gareth Quitzer. And we soccer nakhona I was good. Yabo, umuntu nje. I was very active, so as umuntu diabetic being active, kuyasiza ukuthi uhlale u-active if uwumuntu o-diabetic yabo. So now we're transitioning from primary to high school. We're transitioning from primary to high school here now. So-ke mengifika-ke high school, firstly, remember I did say ukuthi-ke manje isimo somnotho ekhaya asisafani because business still went wrong in my father's company. So i-primary engangifunda kuyona, it's not a private primary, but it was a mixed race. It was mixed race, whites, blacks, coloreds, Indians, yabo wonke ama-race. So it was, I'd say, I don't know if it's a Model C school or what, but it was yeah, isikole nje sasibiza impela. So high school I couldn't go. In high school I couldn't go to school esifana naleso, which would be Howick High School. Howick High School, Sondlane and Howick Prep. So yeah, most kids asuke Howick Prep aye Howick High. Mina-ke I couldn't go to Howick High because of isimo somnotho ekhaya. I went to ML Sultan. ML Sultan in Pietermaritzburg. Leso sikole ML Sultan, I wouldn't say it's an Indian school, but yeah, kugcwele Indian people, and yeah, it's isikole esedrobheni. Yabo, it's a totally different environment from the primary engangifunda kuyona. There are not much sports corner. There's only one soccer team and it's very competitive. So I ended up not playing ibhola sengikuleso sikole. Sengilapho ngiyafika angazi muntu. Most of my friends from primary went to Hawikai most, and mina ngiyafika la, ngifika eMel Sultana ngingedwa. Akekho umuntu engisuka naye, and no one knows me yabo. And since my friends from primary knew that I was diabetic, I decided to keep my diabetes a secret since like high school because no one knew. The reason why I decided to keep diabetes a secret is because I don't like ukudatshukelwa. Angithandi ukudatshukelwa yabo, to be pitied, to be treated differently yabo and stuff. So mhlawumbe uma ngenza into ekuthiwa wena unoshukela yabo, I don't like that. I don't like into ezongenza ngibe different from people. But at the time, okay, angicacise, at the time I didn't like into ekanjalo. So in a way I felt ashamed of being diabetic, as in like it's something I brought into myself yabo. So now I'm in this new environment. I have to make new friends. It was very tough because mawubheka ezinye iy'ngane in school siyazana yabo and stuff. Uyabona ukuthi hhayi basuka kwi-primary eyodwa laphayana, basuka kwi-primary eyodwa, basuka kwi-neighborhood eyodwa. Mina i-neighborhood engiphuma kuyona ngangifika like neighborhood ngingedwa, primary ngingedwa. So I don't know a lot of people. Mengiphuma after school, i-rank yami nje was just opposite the school. If uyazi i-ML Sultan, i-rank yaseHowick uyayazi, it's just opposite the road. So I didn't have like a social life mengifika khona. But yeah, as time went by, I started making friends yabo and stuff. Still kept my diabetes a secret yabo nani yonke leyo nto. So we diagnosis episode, I forgot to speak about a bracelet that I got. I got a bracelet which is a medical bracelet. Leyo bracelet enama-detail of udokotela wami, a number to call in case of emergencies, and it stated that I was a type 1 diabetic. And mina, I don't remember ukuthi ngagcina nini ukugqoka leyo bracelets because I felt uncool with it. Ngangekho nje cool with that bracelet. So I decided to ditch it. But later on kwi-series, I will tell you more about le bracelet le engiyigqokayo manje ukuthi yona ngiyenze nini kanjani. It was when I had accepted diabetes and all of that. So still going to build up to that. So ngoba ngigqoke le bracelet le, it's part of me accepting myself with diabetes. But okwamanje ngisala ngingakayi-accept khona diabetes. Yeah. So ngoba ushukela wami I kept it a secret. Being diabetic was a secret in high school, right? So I remember ukuthi kanjena I would I would be very insecure about being topless. I was very insecure about being topless because in my stomach, as soon as I got lumps. I-injection yami ngakhohlwa ukutshela ukuthi mina i-injection yami I take it on my stomach and thighs. Lo wasebusuku i-Levema, I take it on my thighs. And i-Novorapid lo wasemini, I take it on my stomach. So on my thighs, nginama-lumps angcono kwama-thighs because awanakeki, angikhindi, yabo and stuff. So kufihlekile. But on my stomach, sometimes as a guy, you like to be like cool, uhambe topless. But mina, I was never the type of person ohamba topless because ama-lumps ami ngizothola umuntu ezongibuza ukuthi hawu wenze njani kwanele, wenze njani siya. Manje sekumele ngichaze manje ukuthi nginoshukela. So to save myself from loko kuchaza nani nani because I was hiding my diabetes in high school, I just never went topless in any case. Ngangiyifihla ngayo yonke indlela. So that was iyasinda yabona into yokuhlala nemfihlo iyasinda yabo manje mengathiwa nje ngiba topless manje umuntu ezongibuza ukuthi anjena why unama-lumps kuzoba lula ukuthi ngimtshele ukuthi no reason why nginama-lumps is because ngiyajova yabo esiswini ngala nangala because nginoshukela. It's empowering in a way ukuvuma into yakho, but at this point ngangiyifihla indaba yami ukuthi nginoshukela. So it was very, yeah, it weighed heavily on me. So yeah. But fast forward-ke sesiyaqhubeka-ke manje as the years go khona high school, start making friends. Ngiphike nabo-ke manje peer pressure-ke manje and stuff. Ukuphuza ngaqala nini ukuphuza? Sengiyaqala-ke manje sengenza-ke izinto-ke manje ze-peer pressure-ke manje. It was 2013. 2013. Yabo uma sengikuleso stage so senginabangani grade 9, grade 10, grade 9 is 2012, grade 10 is 2013. Angisawunaki manje ushukela ukuthi ngiwumuntu ophila noshukela. I forgot who I was in a way. I forgot who I was. And yeah, I forgot who I was. Ngingajovi. Angazi ukuthi ngangiphila kanjani ngingaguli because like I said, last time I went to hospital was 2010, grade 7. Lana ngangifike ngijove ngisuka ekhaya. Jove and eat at home. And after that, when I'm at school, I don't take any medication. Ngingayithathi medication whole day. Ngiyadla. Ngiyayitha ku-shop and buy the stuff osweet, yonke lento. Ngifunction nje kahle and not take my medication. Ngangoshiya ekhaya straight because I wanted to keep it a secret and stuff. Mase ngifika ekhaya-ke ntambama-ke ngabo past 3 kuyima ngijova yabo. And then As time went by, senginabangani-ke nami-ke sengiqala manje ukuthi ngingathi ngiphume ekhaya esikoleni, ngingathi ngiphume esikoleni sengiyogibela straight. Nami sengifike ekhaya mhlambe ngabo-4, still angiwuphathi umjovo. Uyayibona leyo nto ukuthi I was neglecting my health. Okay, I started drinking. Okay, asiqale la. The reason why I started doing izinto engangizenza is because sengibuyele le nto kade ngisho ukuthi amazwi adokotela, how it fell into my subconscious mind. When I did introspection a few years back, I think it was 2018 or something, 2018, 2017, I did some introspection and I discovered the reason why I started going out of hand is because the doctor said I won't live to 21 or reach the age of 21 and functioning kidneys if I don't live a healthy life. So myself was like, if kuzokwenzeka lokho, either I'll die or want a functioning kidneys. Why should I deprive myself of izinto ezimnandi? Why should I? At the time esho lowo dokotela 2010, I was 14. I was 14. Okusho ukuthi in just 7 years, ngizobe sengina-21. Lo 7 years lo, why should I deprive myself a good time? Izinto ezimnandi if ukuthi I'm going to die. If ukuthi I'm going to die. Usisi wami uNtombela uyangithethisa hlele ebhenjini. Uzothi kanjena, uyidla kanjani insango? Uzazi ukuthi unoshukela. Wara. And lapho umngani wami lo uyena ophethe ama-space muffin uhleli la uyayizwa leyo nto and I'm like to myself, like shit. Usho lona ukuthi nginoshukela. I'm speaking to myself because akekho wazi ukuthi I'm diabetic, lo usisi wami usezosho kanje. So I felt like i-secret yami isizophuma-ke at the time, but luckily your security yagcina ingaphumanga. I don't want to say luckily because into eyenzeka ebuhlungu. I'll get into that ukuthi indaba ngithi into eyenzeka ebuhlungu.